Hey guys, what's up? So this video is going to be my monthly update on my Accutane journey. So I've actually already started Accutane before in August, but I had to stop because a whole bunch of mess, and I actually have a video about that up on my channel. So if you're interested in learning about that, please go check it out. I am documenting and recording my whole entire Accutane journey. So if you really do want to see my results or you're really into skincare and acne, please subscribe to my channel. You would really enjoy those videos. In this video, I'm just gonna kind of talk about how I started Accutane and why, and then I'm gonna give you guys pictures and like take my foundation off and show you guys like everything with my skin, what's going on, everything like that, okay? Because I know everybody with acne, we hate whenever people don't actually show us their skin on camera. So I will take my makeup off and show you guys that. So I actually started getting acne when I was 12 years old, and it really sucked. I just didn't understand what was going on. Everyone else had clear skin, and if you have acne, you also know that it really sucks seeing everybody having clear skin and like seeing on TV everybody has clear skin, nobody has acne or dark marks, and you're like, bro, what the hell? Like, what is going on? Why do I have all of these dark marks? Why do I have all of this acne I just can't get rid of? Because when I tell you guys, I was in the dermatologist more than 4 times a year just trying to figure out, okay, what product worked for me? A product would work, then it would stop. It would work, then it would stop. It was like a constant cycle, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just want my skin to be clear again. I'm so tired of going through all these products. My biggest insecurity ever still is my biggest insecurity. Even when I get one pimple, I get so triggered. Oh my gosh, I have so much anxiety because that was the thing that made me feel ugly. And that was the thing that made me feel so down about myself, which now that I'm thinking about it, it's so dumb because it's just skin, and acne is such a common thing that people go through, but mine was really bad. The biggest thing I suffered with was hyperpigmentation. I'm gonna do a whole different video on that and how I cleared most of mine up. Hyperpigmentation is something, aka dark marks, is something that I really suffered with. Yeah, if you have acne or if you have dark marks, you understand my struggle. I'm telling you guys, Accutane is the best thing I have ever decided to use. This is the thing that changed the game for me, because at first I was like, okay, I never really saw black people on it, and I never really saw people of color on it on Accutane. So I was like, is this even something we could use? Is this something that's okay for our skin? Because I never saw their journey. But that's why I was like, let me do this journey. So if you're a person of color and you want to know, here's my journey and I will show you. Because honestly, I never really saw a lot of people of color with cystic acne, not like with white people, but I know that we get it too. But for us, it's mostly like hyperpigmentation we suffer from. White people more so suffer from like red spots and stuff. We actually suffer from getting dark spots. So here is week 1. So as you can see, it's just really red and irritated. This is like right after I started Accutane. I don't have a picture of like the day I started, but it looked just like this. Yeah, you can see like it kind of scabbing. Acne I had like on my upper cheeks. I have it on my forehead really bad. And what's really crazy is I never really had acne on my forehead, but it just started, so I don't know why I have that. So this is week 2. Week 2 is obviously getting a lot better. It's like the redness has gone away, and now you just see my hyperpigmentation a lot. And something that I definitely have to stop doing, and if you have hyperpigmentation, do not do this. Do not pick at your scabs. I know that you want to really bad, and I know that you just feel this urge to, but do not. It makes your marks so much darker, and you don't want that. So that is week 2. I actually used to get really bad acne only on my chin and only on my cheeks. It would actually like go all the way far back here, and it would just be all over my cheeks. I never really got it on my forehead, so that's interesting now that I'm getting it on my forehead, because that's never happened to me before. And here is week 3. Week 3 looks a lot better, I would say. Now, the hyperpigmentation on my forehead looks worse, but that's just because I have noticed that it darkens before it like lightens, but that's just me, because I've suffered from hyperpigmentation like forever. So yeah, you can see my cheeks visually getting so much better. Like my cheeks, you don't see as much acne or pimples on it, and yeah, my forehead is still like a concentrated area to where my acne is really prevalent. I don't even get it on my nose or my chin anymore. It's literally just on my forehead. So with Accutane, the only thing that I use is CeraVe's cleanser. So I use their cleanser. I used to use Cetaphil's cleanser, but you're not supposed to use a lot of product, because if you use a lot of products, that's not good for your skin, because your skin is ultra sensitive. So you have to use the least amount of products ever. So just the cleanser, just the moisturizer, both fragrance free and both just for sensitive skin. You can't use a lot of things. The process of actually getting the drug did take a while. Like, you have to do so much stuff. So once a month you have to get a pregnancy test and you have to get your blood drawn. For me, since the illness has broken out, I cannot go get my blood drawn at a building, and I cannot go take the pregnancy test at the building. So what they do is I have to go and actually buy my own pregnancy test, and they're going to use my blood that I had drawn a month ago over again. So that is how I am doing with the Accutane process. For just starting, you do have to sign a whole bunch of paperwork. You have to get your iPledge information, and before every prescription pickup, you have to take a quiz. So basically in the quiz, what you do is check off that you know all of the Accutane side effects, what it does for you, the bad side effects. It basically quizzes you on Accutane and the process of getting it and why you have it. So it's a really long, drawn out process. So please make sure that you really do want to try Accutane. But if you've been suffering from acne for as long as I have, girl, you need to get it, because this literally changed my life. When I told you guys, I was so freaking happy. Like, thank God I'm finally on a drug that's actually going to help me. Not these drugs that work and then don't work, and then work and then don't work. Then my acne comes back even worse. So I'm so glad that I started this drug. It was just the best decision of my life. The drug is really harsh. So when you go to watch the reason why I got off Accutane, you will see why. Because that shit got my body all the way fucked up. I don't know why, because a lot of the people that I knew that actually did Accutane, they were like, oh girl, I didn't really have any side effects. Dry lips, like that's pretty much all they had, which is like really common. You are gonna get dry lips. Like if you get on Accutane, that's just bound to happen. That's what everybody was saying. They were like, the side effects ain't that bad. But for me, I had side effects that nobody else I knew had. So just be wary of that. You may be like me, or you may be like everybody else. It just depends on you and your body. So yeah, if you do want to start the prescription of Accutane, there are so many generic brands of it. So please make sure that it aligns with your insurance, because Accutane is super expensive without insurance. So just make sure that you get a brand that is affordable with your insurance. If you find that like your prescription is like hella pricey, just like call them and tell them that they need to find another brand to put you on. Because I remember this one brand, they were trying to make me pay $100 for, and there was this other brand that I only had to pay $20 for. So please just make sure that you get a brand that's affordable for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my makeup off so you guys can see my skin up close. So this is Neutrogena's skin wipe. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe my makeup off so you guys can see. So here are my cheeks. So those are just like freckles or beauty marks. I've always had those, so those don't count. But this right here, you can see, yeah, you can see that is a little bit of hyperpigmentation. Yeah, so this side, this right here is hyperpigmentation. Because you see, like, I actually have a beauty mark, but this is a hyperpigmentation mark because I just got a pimple there. But let's see this side of my face. You guys see that? Do I have any on my chin? I don't think so. No. So this side of my face actually looks better than this side, because I just have a little bit of marks like over here. But yeah, it looks a lot better. Okay, so my forehead. So my forehead, definitely I have a lot more hyperpigmentation, as you can see. actual bumps on my head. Like when I rub my finger on it, it's flat, right? But it's just, except this, like this is a new pimple right here, but this is flat. So when I rub my finger on it, it's flat, but I have my mark still. So the good thing about Accutane is, so the reason why you have hyperpigmentation is because of your pimples leaving marks, right? So you get rid of your pimples, you get rid of your dark marks because they fade away since you don't have any more new pimples. Does that make sense? So yeah, those are my marks. So yeah, this is my skin. So you see that it's mainly on my forehead, right? Because this side actually looks good, but it's just, and this side is okay. My forehead is the concentration area. So you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my update, and stay tuned for month 2, month 3, month 4, and if I have to, month 5. I think I'm just gonna do 4 months though. I think that's how long the course is gonna be, but we'll see. I'll give you guys some updates. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and comment down below if you're on Accutane or if you want to get on Accutane or anything like that. And I'm signing off, so I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.